everybody. So I am here with Monica at Recovery Pact, and I just wanted to do a quick video to kind of go over on how everybody could possibly get involved if you're trying to, make a difference in the recovery community. So Monica, tell me a little bit about what Recovery Pact is.
So we're a political action committee, and we're created by people who care about those who are recovering from addiction and mental health issues.
Awesome. How did you guys get started?
We got started, honestly, there's been like a recovery movement kind of happening like the past 10 years. It started with this documentary called The Anonymous People, and it really was like a call to action to everybody in recovery to get involved in their communities, to get involved in politics, and that's the only way to really see change. So like the inception of that film kind of really activated action in communities, and so Nevada had some really active people who wanted to advocate for recovery, and we kind of all just got together, and here we are.
That's pretty awesome. So has Recovery Pact seen any fruition from its efforts that it's put in so far?
Yeah, I think we are. I mean, we gathered together, we created this kind of like platform of the most important issues to the recovery community, and like really simplified that on issues that we could explain to everybody else, because the recovery world is different than the general population, and so we wanted to make it very simple so that somebody who maybe doesn't know anything about recovery or mental health, they could understand like what we were fighting for. So we created a platform, we did some polling, we polled Clark County voters, over 1,000 Clark County voters on our platform, to see what they thought about our issues and to see if they agreed with us or if they thought we were crazy, and believe it or not, like the polling was consistent with what we thought, and that people do care about recovery and it is an important issue to them, and they are willing to vote for candidates who do support recovery. So that's been a great effort on our part, and now we're endorsing candidates. So now we've interviewed candidates and we've made endorsements to Nevada candidates who support our platform and who also say that they're going to stand up for recovery and that they're going to advance legislation that helps people in the recovery community.
That's absolutely awesome. So as far as like platform goes, what do you think are currently the most debated topics in the recovery community, politic-wise?
Yeah, I mean, really, it's like the different, like for people to have choices, like whatever worked for one person to get clean might not work for the other person to get clean, and we can't have a one-size-fits-all method, right? People need to have choices for those types of things. And so I think there's been a lot of chatter about that in recovery communities and treatment centers and that kind of thing, and so we advocate that everybody deserves to have a choice. It's your personal liberty to decide how you want to recover, how you want to go about with treatment, without treatment, whatever. That for us is important, that people have options and a variety of different choices when it comes to their recovery.
Great, that's awesome to hear. So, I mean, to all the viewers out there wondering, can one person make a difference?
Yes and no. I mean, it takes one person to inspire to make a difference, but one person cannot do it alone. Like, we are not here because one person is doing this. There has to be a group of people who want to make a change. So it can definitely be the idea of one person, and they can spark interest in others. But really, to make change, you need to have a movement. You need to have lots of people that share a common message with you and that are willing to fight the good fight with you.
I like that. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there willing to fight the good fight.
Yeah, I hope so.
For those that are interested in fighting the fight with you, how does somebody get involved in something like this?
So we encourage people to visit our website. It's www.recoverypact.org. We're also really active on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's where we engage with a lot of people who we don't necessarily meet at events, is on social media, and they see, things that happen with our poll. And then we do meet people at events. So the website, Facebook, tweet us, that's how we want people to get involved.
It's pretty awesome. So as far as you guys are pretty much stuck within the state of Nevada, correct?
Yeah, I mean, we don't like to think of it as being stuck. I mean, we're starting a movement. Nobody else has done this before. We would like to be a model for other states that want to do this, because addiction doesn't just happen in Nevada. It happens all over the United States. And other states, what works in Nevada might not work in California. It definitely might not work in Utah or in Arizona. Every state has different needs. So, we encourage other states to get organized and to mobilize their recovery-oriented voters. What we're doing here has never been done before, and so we want to, make a good example of and encourage and inspire people. Like you just said, does it take one person to make a change? Like, no, we need other people to want to do this too and to actually activate it in their states.
So as far as activating it in another state, if people were to see this video and share it with, people within their states, are they free to reach out to you to get advice on how to launch something similar like this?
Please reach out to us. Please contact us on Facebook, contact us on our website. We do get a lot of inquiries for that from people in other states that want to know if they have something similar, and some states are having some really challenging bills and laws being passed that do affect the recovery community, and they're kind of panicking, and so we do encourage people to get involved, but they can definitely reach out to us for that, and we're happy to guide them on their way.
Well, that's awesome. I think I really do. I think that's great that you guys are sparking this movement, and hopefully it can go nationwide. Throughout my travels, like I said, I have met a lot of people that have the passion, just maybe have never seen it actually put into action, which I think is great that you guys are doing it here, and I appreciate you taking the time to meet with me on this day. Is there anything else you want to say before we check out?
No, we encourage everyone to visit our website. We'd love to chat with you guys, be friends on Facebook. We have a lot of cool events going on, and we definitely want to inspire this recovery movement because we have to do something about the opioid epidemic.
Well, so I appreciate everybody tuning in, and like she said, if you guys have a fire now to go out and try to make a difference and want to learn how to, spark some political debate within your own communities that promote the recovery world, feel free to reach out to Recovery Pact. And again, I appreciate you taking the time to interview with me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Have a good day.
That was easy.
Yeah, fairly simple, but it gets the message out.